So in this video, I'll just talk about what I think is going to happen in the next chapter of JJK based off what happened in the previous chapter in chapter 129. Now how that left off, I understand why readers would think, yo, Mahito's gonna die. Why would he even do that to himself? Last time Itadori was in his domain expansion, Sukuna almost killed him. So how is 0.2 seconds gonna make it any different? He can lessen the amount of damage that he'll take from Sukuna. He'll inevitably, by the way, take from Sukuna somehow. So I don't know what his plan is, but yeah, everything was going so good. I mean, yeah, Mahito was keeping up with Yuji and Todo, but that wasn't gonna last long at all, so he had to do this. And Mahito even has new tricks like the transfer human isomer that he created. Like, that was pretty creative, and it turned a 2-on-1 battle to a 3-on-2 battle. But the only negative with that whole situation is that his isomer wasn't as strong. His isomer was only his isomer can only deliver one powerful blow. All of his stats are going towards his offensive, his explosive power, instead of his defense, as we've seen Todo one-shot one of the isomers. So, but yeah, Todo is really a game changer in this fight. I don't think that Yuji could beat Mahito in any part of this story. I mean, yeah, he had his bout with him when they first met up again, and yeah, Yuji did win round 1, but that's when Mahito started using the environment to his advantage, and that's when Yuji started to lose and he started killing people, and then Yuji just lost his will to fight. So Todo being there is a super big help for Yuji and just the whole situation in general, and that's why Mahito's 0.2 domain expansion is going to be so helpful and hurtful to him at the same time, because I feel as if he's mainly aiming, he can't avoid Itadori being in that domain. He doesn't have the skill to push him out and just keep Todo in, so he's gonna go mainly for Todo to just probably transfigure one of his arms away or something, or just do something with his arm so he can't use his curse technique, so he isn't much of a problem throughout the fight. And he plans on taking Sukuna's hit in that 0.2 seconds, because Yuji won't be in there as long as he was last time. It's 0.2 seconds. He's just hoping that Sukuna doesn't kill him in those 0.2 seconds. If he doesn't, then that'll be a super game changer, because then he can do what he wants to Todo. He'll be in the palm of his hands in his domain expansion. So it all depends on what Mahito does in those 0.2 seconds. So if all goes well and Mahito does what he wants with Todo, that'll be the changing tides in the fight. And then that means that Yuji will have to take care of Todo, because he can't use his curse technique, just hypothetically in this theory. And the author's not gonna kill Todo, by the way. That's just not gonna happen. I can't see that happening. But if he does end up messing up Todo, I can definitely see Itadori obtaining Sukuna's curse technique. And since Yuji does have 12 of Sukuna's fingers, I can see that being more likely of a possibility for the next chapter. He could somehow learn the dismantle. I don't think he could do cleave yet. I feel as if he learned any of them, or if he just somehow got one of his curse techniques, it'd be dismantle first, because it's the basic cutting technique in his arsenal. And then cleave is more the refined version of dismantle that's just capable of being more stronger and more effective. So, or none of that could happen either. We could just have more sorcerers show up and just help Itadori fend him off, or I don't know. But I'm more so leaning towards Yuji learning Sukuna's curse technique, dismantle. That'd be a lot cooler than, I don't know. I'm a fan of that theory myself. That'd be really cool if you learned it in a clutch time where Todo is down for the count, kind of for whatever reason, that Mahito did whatever he did with him in those 0.2 seconds, but I don't think Todo's gonna die. So, and even if Itadori does learn Sukuna's curse technique, dismantle, or just any of them, or cleave, we don't know for certain that it's gonna be as strong as Sukuna's, and I doubt that. But because the last time that Itadori broke into Mahito's domain expansion, thus dragging Sukuna into it, he just cut right through Mahito. He cut right through Mahito, and Mahito couldn't even reshape his soul, because I feel as if Sukuna's dismantle technique cut right through his soul. So even if Itadori did figure out how to use dismantle, or it just came naturally, I don't think it would be strong enough to be effective to cut Mahito's soul. It would definitely hold Mahito back until reinforcements came, or just whatever the case. But yeah, this isn't going to be a long video at all. I just had a quick theory of what could happen. There's only so much that can happen. I mean, Gojo could somehow come back and just pop up and help but I doubt that happening. But if you guys have any ideas of what could happen, or just agree with what I say, or just can add on to it, or if you think my theory sucks and you think I sound like complete dumpster juice, then let me know too in the comments below.